for joining me for another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have the next dolls in the LOL Surprise OMG Series 2 and the LOL Surprise OMG Lights. Love, love, love these dolls. Best high fashion dolls on the market as far as I'm concerned presently. In the affordable range, and by affordable I mean you can get some pretty nice high fashion Barbies, but you're looking at $100 plus in my country. So I'm going to start off with, you know what, I'm going to start off with the Series 2 doll. Now this is Miss Independent, and I think I said in the other video I was really unsure whether it was Miss Independent or Alt Grrrl who I wanted in my second favorite spot. Alt Grrrl went to that second favorite spot, but I'm not sure now whether she should have had it. I like the doll, but I just felt that there were parts of her that I considered more preppy than alt style, and she didn't shine out as much as I'm used to. So this was a doll I ummed and ahed at for second place. So once I get her out, I might change my second favorite doll in the series. So these are really cool packaging. Let's go abracadabra, and she appears to the side. Isn't that artwork amazing? Imagine having a job where you get to design things like this all day. It would be dreamy. So that one goes that way, and then this one comes this way, and you can see her with her hair. Her hair is stunning. Fabulous, darlings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get her out, and we're going to have a look at the accessories up close first. Okay, so the first pieces I'm bringing up that I really want to look at is the stand, which is really, really easy to put together. Basically, it is a bottom and a peg, and you just push them together. And then underneath, you'll find the little body hook. This is a seating position. See my other videos if you want to see what you can do with that. I really don't want to go through every single video. Pop it on, and you've got yourself a doll stand. And I personally think any doll that costs $40 plus New Zealand should come with a stand. They are not expensive to make. Okay, so next is the standard doll brush, which is a blue to suit Miss OMG's fabulous styling. We then have this surprise bag I'm just going to rip into. Oh wow, she has a crystal coloring blue bag with gold handle and clasp, and look, it's got space there so you can put stuff inside it. That's really, really cute. I like this. Okay, I can't get over how amazing these little boxes are. I love, love, love these plastic boxes, and I'm probably going to say it in every single video. If you travel like I do, and you're always looking for things to store little pieces in, like your earrings or necklaces, these containers are fabulous repurposed as those. They are large enough to fit in some good necklaces and some earrings, secure enough to keep their shape, and it's just a great way of recycling. But for the doll inside here should be some amazing shoes. Oh, they're looking like knee highs, and they are. Look at these. Oh wow. Yeah, I honestly think when I get her dressed up, I think I'm going to be saying these words. This is actually my second favorite doll. I just think she's just too fabulous. Alt Grrrl was just, I don't know, there was just something with her that was like, she's a nice doll, but there's nothing about her that says woohoo. Look at these shoes. These are definitely wear woohoo. Okay, we have some trash bag fodder, trash can fodder. These things always get lost. Fashion BB, what's your sign? Apparently she is a Taurus. Listen to the beat in your heart and turn up the volumes on your dream. Very cute. I mean, if you can make a doll room and reuse them as, I don't know, coffee table, books, or something on your bedside table for your doll, that'd be cool, but yeah, not really anything that I really want. In her colors, we have this awesome blind bag. Let's rip into it. And of course, we have a jacket, which they put the chest molder on the outside of the jacket. This is meant to be on the inside, whoever packed these. What is the purpose of this on the outside? That was meant to be on the inside, giving the top some oomph. Okay, so it's done up with Velcro at the back, and we have really sparkly clothes and pink stripes and blue sparkly dots. I think this is the longest bag that any of the OMG girls have had so far to open up for the clothing line. It's like legs on the lollipop girls. They just keep going and going and going. Now there are ways of saving these bags. Honestly, I just want to recycle them. I'm saying that in all of them because some people ask me why I rip these. I have no purpose for this. I have a huge doll collection. I'm not kidding when I say I literally have hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of dolls and things like that. There's no room for all that extra when I've got so many dolls. So we have what looks like a cape. Is that a cape? It looks like a cape. I'll have a look when she, at her box to get her dressed up. It's bizarre. Okay. Or maybe it's a front cape, like a reveal sort of thing. And we also have these little denim shorts with all these gold studs on one side. They've got the worn down effect. And no overlocking or undering on the bits that you put your bodies into. So we'll try those on her. Okay, so the last blind bag is this fabulous container. Love, love, love these containers. Gosh, I hope they keep making these because Lord knows I love them so much for storing things in. I love pretty little containers. What have we got in here? Oh wow, okay, we've got a fabulous gold necklace, some half star earrings for each side, and what else? There's one other thing in there. They were like all like wrapped around. And some glasses. Now I call them Day and Edna glasses, the ones that came with like Groovy Babe, or who was the other one who had was it MC Swag? One of the other girls had these short glasses. Because the LOL doll eyes are circular, they always look out from the other side and it looks kind of weird. I like the preppy glasses that came with Alt Grrrl, but not so much these ones. We'll see on her though. They are a different style. And for the main event, here she is, and what a mane she has. Yeah. I am definitely amending my second favorite doll to Miss Independent. Even though she's been opened in the third favorites from the two lines, I've made an error. This doll is much, much more stunning. Look at her face. She has glittery blue eyeshadow, glittery pink lips, and then her hair. The styling on this hair and the way it is this shiny, soft. There isn't lots of product in this, so there's no problem with kids brushing it. You know, this part, if they brush, they're probably going to pull bits out. But if they brush the back of their doll's hair, it's no problem. Whoever came up with a lot of the designs on these dolls so that there are brushable parts, which is something that I've complained about a lot when I'm doing doll testing. It's like, you've given a hairbrush to a doll whose hair is got so much product on it, it's like concrete. What is the purpose of that then? Because the first time the kid brushes it, it's going to come out. And they've even chopped off the braids at this height, so as she's brushing the back, it's not going to affect these braids. Look. Isn't that fabulous? Whether they did that on purpose or not, it's purely a fortunate mistake. I have no idea, but she is fabulous looking. And then going down to her top here, she is in a what's I would say is a one-piece bathing suit, looks like. The top has the stripes, much like the American flag really, except pink where red is and light blue where white should be. So we've got blue, and then we've got the stars down the bottom, silvery stars. And of course, like the LOL Most Liked dolls, she should have the extra points of articulation. But like we found in one of my previous videos, some of the LOL dolls are actually missing that extra point of articulation in their knee. So they have the standard head movement. It's not an up and down movement. However, it can look side to side. They have the standard shoulder. They have the elbow and the wrist. Does she have the clicky leg extra? No. So she cannot click her legs. which is interesting. Some of them have it, some of them don't. And the problem is that I found quite a few reviews have just glossed over the articulation. They've shown it in the first doll and then they've just assumed it's been in the other dolls. So if you're getting a doll, you know, don't expect her to have the clicky leg movement. Some of them do, some of them do not. Okay, so I've had a few messages of people actually thanking me for having the dress up part in my video, which is strange. I don't always do the doll dress ups in my video, but LOL dolls are very, very popular, and maybe because people are getting them second hand, I don't know, or I know with my Candylicious, there were a few people who said, oh, I didn't know you had to dress her that way, which was interesting. I'm not saying that I'm dressing them the same way, but I'm just going off the picture. So I'm going to start here with her worn shorts, cut off jeans, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to pull that up over her legs. Now, in Alt Grrrl, the video became corrupted and my doll strap on my doll broke. I've spoken to 2 people since then who have had issues with their doll dresses on Alt Grrrl. So I really, really want to stress again how important it is sometimes to watch doll review videos before you buy the dolls for your kids, because I know how frustrating it can be when something breaks, and some little one did not want it to break. Okay, so we've got the pants up. I was trying to get the things over all here to come up properly, so sorry about that. There we go, that's her pants up, easy peasy. Now we have the jacket, which is done up at Velcro at the back. The easiest way I find to put on the jackets is to pull their arms behind them, rip off their hands. Don't worry, you can put them in. And by the way, these kittens have claws. The camera wants to focus, please. She has beautiful claws there. And then slip the jacket on through one arm. Now if it goes on the back, you can put it through both arms, but this one goes around the front, so I am going to have to move the other arm forward and then move the other arm forward since this one goes. If it's from the back, you can just slide them through the 2 arms and pull it forward. There we go, easy peasy. Make sure that sticky part of the Velcro is not catching the thread on any of your other pieces. Sorry, I'm pulling it out. I'm trying to get this done. They are very fiddly. It's very Bratz doll clothes-ish. Making a new word there, clothes-ish. And that the clothes are well designed, but they have very small seams, so it can be difficult. And then you can pop the hands back on. Man, don't you wish it was this easy to get dressed? Some of the clothes in the morning, just rip off your legs and say, hey, I just can't be bothered getting into these jeans, so I'm just going to rip my legs off and fish them up the other way through. Alright, we have her jacket on. Oh, we have her jacket on. I'm standing her up, not even looking at the camera. I'm just enjoying her. Next, I'm going to put on her fabulous necklace here, which I actually have a necklace like this. I love, love, love that Miss Independent is like obviously very proud of her country, etc. And she is wearing it and she's styling it and she is accessorizing it, really. She's so fabulous. Alright, okay, we're going to stick an earring in here. And stick an earring in here. Oh, look at those earrings. Those are so cool. Look at that. Is she gorgeous or what? She is so gorgeous. What do we got next? Cape thing. I'm looking at the picture of her and I can't. Oh, this goes around her waist. I see the waist belt. I see this gold belt on the picture of her, but it actually doesn't show the cape behind her. So this comes down her back. So it's, I don't actually know what you call that when it comes down like that. It's like a cape from the waist. It's like a tail. Oh goodness, and it does not stick very well. Okay, come on Velcro. Whenever I've got Velcro that catches on clothes I don't want it to, it rips the clothes to shreds. You want it to be strong and actually stay there, like, it doesn't. There we go. All right. Okay, we're going to have a look, of course, at her standing up, but we need to get these fabulous shoes on. They do have an L and an R on the bottom. Shame she doesn't have clicky legs, but I don't think it's going to matter too much when she has these big boots on. Wow, that was really easy to get on for boots. I'm impressed. Sometimes with certain dolls, I struggle to get knee-high boots on, but that was so incredibly easy. Then we have, now when she's on the picture, she has her bag on her right hand. We'll put this elbow up so it stays there. And the one part I really don't like on these dolls is these silly looking glasses. Let's try. Let's not have her look like she's just had a hard night out. Yeah. The glasses ain't doing it for me, Pat. I mean, honestly, if you wore glasses like that, you get a headache pretty soon. You'd be in migraine city. Here she is with all her little pieces on. She is definitely my second favorite. There is no doubt about it in this series. I love, love, love her. Just incredibly gorgeous. Candylicious still has the top spot. But this royal blue, this outfit, how fabulous she looks. She's knocked Alt Grrrl down to the last spot. Now I know this means, what is the other girl that's in the series? Busy BB is at the end. And when I open up Busy BB, I'll go into the reasons why I was not taken with her. They're just kind of personal reasons more than anything. Not that it was an ugly doll in any sort of way. I just think that the other dolls far outshone her in so many ways. She's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. So she might be the first one to take my favorite doll spot in an opening off the Light series, because Lord knows Groovy Babe and Angles took the last two videos as my favorite in the opening off series 2. The Lights took it off series 2. Let's see if Miss Independent can knock out Miss Dazzle. So here is my third favorite in the Lights OMG series. I've already opened Groovy Babe, absolutely my favorite out of possibly all the series so far. And then Angles just gorgeous colors. I love, love, love the design. She just reminds me so much of some sort of pop art styling. Dazzle and then Speedster. Again, the same as Busy BB. Not an ugly doll in any sort of way, just does not live up to the fabulousness as far as I'm concerned of the other three dolls. Could be wrong. When I open up her, I might bump her up one like I've bumped Miss Independent to second spot. Might bump her up one. But let's have a look at Dazzle out of the box once I just show how cool this is. Gonna pull this arrow and she fills up. How cool is that? I love this. These are so cool. Just seeing the dolls come to life from this black and white sketch to just fabulous colors. How cool. I love, love, love that. And of course, like the other boxes, once you pull that way, you can pull this one out. And I like that this one you can actually pull out. And that bang was me biffing the box into the recycle area. Remember kids, if you don't want to use the boxes as the play sets, please recycle them so future LOLs can have a home. Let's get out all the accessories and have a look up close. So starting off with Dazzle's sticker, or if you get some of those tiny wood pieces and put it around, you can make it into a frame of her to put in say a doll room or something like this. Very cute. Looks almost like the little OMG dolls more than the bigger ones. I don't know why she kind of gives those vibes in this one, but yeah, cute. Then I love her stand. I love this translucent stand. Let's get the peg out the bottom. Again, there's the sitting stand, or a way to double display your dolls with their little sisters. Pop the peg in the bottom. Just make sure it clicks in there. And then put it over the bottom. It's kind of like a semi see-through sparkly yellow. Cool. Dazzle is very dazzling and likes her see-through colors, as she has a translucent pink brush. Keeping up with the see-through theme. Look at this box. I like this one because I'll be able to see what I've put inside it when I'm traveling. Getting out the little packages here and opening up. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to bring out is the backlight. Basically, if you go into the dark room and you shine this over your doll, you'll find like little secrets all over it. It's kind of a kiddie thing. I'm an adult collector, and I generally, though kids can watch my videos, the general age, most of the mums that I talk to, age 30 plus in my reviews. So yeah, it's not really anything that I'm interested in. Looks like a hair spray can. You can use that in your stories if you want. Then the accessories. Okay, now these are shades I can deal with. A big, large shades that are actually going to cover her eyes. They're in a sparkly yellow like her stand. That is a cool pair of shades. And then we don't have any earrings. No, does she have earring holes? She does, but I can't see any in her picture, and there was none put with her, so that's interesting. She doesn't have any earrings, but she does have a pink, orange, yellow see-through bracelet. Getting into the neon light theme here. Feeling like an old raver. Bringing out her one piece of clothing we have to get her dressed in. These lights ones don't need as much dressing as the other dolls. So if you're wanting the dress, oh, it's not a skirt. I thought it was a skirt. It's actually a top. If you're wanting the dress experience with your kid, go for the series 2 or the disco ones. Series 1, series 2 or disco babes, because these lights ones are very, very easy to dress. If you want a child though where the doll's quick to dress, doesn't require so many fiddly things like taking off their hands, etc., the light series is better. So anyway, again, mesh, so semi see-through top. It's kind of cool. Looks like something that belongs in the circus, doesn't it? Okay, so I've got Razzle Dazzle down here. I was going to bring her up and show her before we got her dress, but considering she has only pretty much a bracelet, top, and some shades to give on, we'll look at her up close at the end, because we're going to see all of this anyway, rather than waste our time and look at her pretty much twice with little change. So, because this is just a short sleeve, I'm not even going to take her hands off. I am worried that her kitty claws are going to get stuck. No, there you are. We're just going to put it straight over there. And her arm to the back. And there. Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be too many dramas. So again, this is one which a little kid can easily dress. So if you're looking for something that your kid can just sit down and play with and dress, and you can keep yourself occupied doing whatever you're doing, this is probably a really good choice. Plus, she's so colourful, and kids love colour. Next is her bracelet. Let's hope I can get my nail in there. There we go. I always have large nails on my right hand, short nails on my left hand. That is because I don't know why. I really don't. When I get them done, they both have long nails, of course, because I've got acrylics on. But yeah, my natural nails, my right hand is long, my left hand is short. I don't know why. It just always ends up being that way. And last of all are these shades. Now, yes, they cover her whole eyes. That is what shades should be doing, covering your eyes and looking the piece. So she is going to stay wearing her shades. Gosh, she's bright. Blimey, you could wave her outside like one of those, you know, those police sticks at night when they're directing the traffic. Everybody would think she's just the baton being waved around, you know. Blimey, let's have a look up close at her. She's really colourful and cute. Here she is. I'm actually kind of glad that her and Miss Independent are in the same video, because they're so fabulously sparkly and colourful. She is beautiful. Saying that Angles is keeping her second place spot, Groovy Babe is definitely keeping her top spot. She is gorgeous, the most gorgeous of the four by far. But this girl is really out there. She's actually hard to look at, if that makes sense. She's hard to look at because there's so much going on in her, with her, that she kind of is just like, boof, right in your face. I'm not actually saying that in any sort of negative way. I'm saying that in a positive way. She is her own little party. She's got little pink eyebrows. I'm hoping the camera picks, yeah, the camera's picking those up. So we've got her sparkly shades on. Shades I like that actually cover the eyes. She does, however, I'm just going to pull them down to show that she does have yellow eyeshadow on there with blue eyes underneath and pink lippy. Then her hairstyle is done up in 2 pigtails, parted in the middle, 2 pigtails, and then separated into rather loose braids. They're not tight weave braids, they're actually quite loose, and one of them is wound around the top of the braid. We're going down to her little mesh jacket, which we put on, which is her accessory, which is over this very short, it would almost be like a boob tube, wouldn't it, this top? Oh, it's got straps, so it's not really a boob tube. This little top, which only goes down there, so her belly button can be revealed. Again, in these bright pinks, bright yellows, orange colors, and then a long skirt. Long, 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 long. Long, 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 long. This skirt would be very hard to walk in, but, you know, it goes fabulously with everything else. She has armbands, which are separate from the top, however they match. So those are not in any way attached to the top. Be careful of these things. These things, if they fall off, they probably won't get off the hands unless the child pulls the hands off. But this is one thing with the OMG dolls that scares me for the secondhand market. Make sure they don't lose the hands. Bracelets. Here we are. She's got her little bracelets that we put on her. Gosh, a skirt. It's strange feeling too. It's almost plasticky. It's got a real plastic feel to it. But it goes along with her theme, I think. I think it does. And then they come with the shoes on, and she has these lemon and tangerine shoes with straps. Really, really pretty. This is a pretty doll. This is a doll that screams to me, kids are gonna love her. Little girls who love bright things are gonna love, love, love this doll. Miss Independent to me appeals more to the adult side of me. This to me is more the adult collector right here. This to me is little girl screaming, oh my god, she's so pretty. Okay, so I have opened up what I called my third favorite in the series of series 2 and lights, but Miss Independent is definitely going to take second spot in series 2. And she is going to be the first doll in series 2 to knock out the lights doll that I've opened alongside her. I'm sorry, Dazzle, you are very dazzling, but Miss Independent is way too la-di-da for you. She's my favorite in this opening. Let's get up close and have a flyby. Here are my girls. I'm happy with both dolls in this opening. I really have... I don't know if I have anything really to complain about with either of these dolls. They both, for the price I paid, I'm both happy with both. Because, you know, they are a more expensive playline doll. They meet their theme of what they're trying to represent a lot. Miss Independent with all her stars and stripes. Dazzle, darling, is very dazzling in her rave getup. She is definitely going to stand out at the party when they bring on the backlights. I love both these dolls. This has been a fabulous opening, and I'm very happy, and I can't wait to display them. If you love LOL OMG dolls, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love dolls in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here, and we love to share. And at the moment, I've been on a bit of a dolly opening for the last few weeks. Just trying to get through a few of my stock, as I have a lot of toys in a box. Actually, in 3 boxes that I need to get through, and some promises to companies that I'll get through some of their stuff. Testing. Stick with me. I hope to see you in the next video, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.